Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex Recruit, whatever the fuck you want to call me, and today we're gonna make this motherfucking Habstrakt shit. And I'm pretty pissed off because nobody watched my last video. Look, I understand you guys want tutorials from me. I get it. That's all you want me for. That's all you use me for. And that's okay. But hey, you know what? Just give it a chance. If you want to get a laugh, maybe, or if you just want to tell me how unfunny I am, go check out my last video. Yeah, bitch, suck on my balls, I don't really give a fuck. This video is going to be split into two parts. Number one, the drum. So we start with this simple 4 on the floor beat. Oh, wow. None of my fucking screen audio recorded. I'm so pissed I gotta do this again. Oh my god. So we start with this simple 4 on the floor beat. Then I added some claps. And by the way, all of these sounds are coming from my latest sample pack, Hybrid Bass Volume 2, available at threadcollective.us/sample packs and other digital products. Then I added some hats. And then I added this little percussion. This is actually the clap, so all I did is change the start time to around there and faded out the tail. Then I added more percussion. Then we have this little squeak thing from the pack, which is actually a door squeak or some squeak from my old house that I was living in. It kind of sounds like a scream and it's dope. And then finally we have one last percussion. Oh, one little side note, claps here, if you zoom in very close, you can see that they're not right on beat. They're a little bit earlier, and you can slide it by holding shift, putting it over the name of the sample, and using your mouse. Fucking, what is this shit called? Fuck. The circle shits. This gives the sound a little bit of a click, and it just sounds awesome. And that's the drums. And none of these drum sounds have any post-processing on them. This is straight from the pack. This is how fire they are straight from the pack. So let's get into the second part, the synths. So I made a sidechain channel. If you don't know how to do that, then quit music because that's a basic fucking thing. I made the sidechain channel and I routed all of the sounds that you're about to hear to that sidechain channel. So there was something very distinct about the sound from the original. The way that when it's high pitched, it feels very high frequency. And then when it's low pitched, it feels like it's a little bit lower frequency, which is exactly what it is. I guess what I'm trying to say is that imagine it as waves, right? Like duck, duck, like this. Like when it's high pitched, it's like, and then when it's low pitched, it's like, you see what I mean? The original sound comes from my Serum preset pack, which gives you a bunch of basic sounds that you can then modulate and change to your own style and create unique sounds from. Let's hear what this sounds like. The thing about this sound is that I actually was inspired by Ghidorah's sound design on his high voltage preset pack. The first thing I did was keep the note as static as possible, so I made this straight. And then I just changed the wavetable. And then I turned up the pitch here for the pitch bend. And I automated that to this. And now you get this fucking... And that together sounds like this. And you can get different effects by using different wavetables or just changing around the frequency modulation, fucking around with this shit. Like, you can make your own sound. As far as any processing for this sound, the only thing that's happening here is that I'm removing the low end, you can see here, and I'm removing a specific frequency that was probably pissing me off at the time. And then finally, a wave shaper for a little bit of color and distortion. And that's it, dude. That's it for this fucking sound. And then the bass is super fucking simple. It's the most straightforward shit of all time. It's just a fucking sine wave with some OTT on it, and there's absolutely no fucking effects on it on the channel. And that gives us this cool little bass line. So I originally had the sound like this, but I thought that sounded pretty lame, so I just... And it sounded cool. I don't know if that's how the original is, but it sounded cool to me, so... Oh, shit. And I'll go through the preset here so you can pause it, and if you want to fucking copy the exact same one. I'm not a big fucking fan of that, but originally I was using the bass break from the original, which is this one. Then I was like, you know what, that's a super simple like bass fill that I could just show you guys using some of the one-shots from the sample pack, and this is it. It's this sound from the sample pack with no processing at all, and then you have this 808 from the sample pack, and this one I just turned up the boost so it just fucking clips and gets distorted, and then I added this little percussion that has kind of a little bit of a deep bass on it. And as far as the master, we just have the limiter fucking thing that I always put just to make the shit loud for the sake of the video. As always, if you guys want this FLP, please consider becoming a Patreon. I'm rolling out some new shit on there, which is going to include a way for you to request and vote on video ideas. Like the video, make sure you subscribe or don't. You know, you don't have to. That's my point. You know, you don't have to do anything in life. You could actually just curl up in a ball and never move and then slowly die from starvation. You can actually fossilize, right? If you don't move at all and not even an inch, you will eventually fossilize. So you could do nothing, or you can subscribe. I'm gonna go fucking eat. I'm starving.
Bitch, I got my boom box. I got my boom boom boom. Bitch, I got my boom box. Boom.
I actually saw Habstrakt once at Space Yacht. I didn't really know it was him because I didn't really know about him too much, but I saw him and I was like, oh fuck, that guy looks so familiar, like I fucking seen him somewhere. And then I said nothing because I'm so awkward, because I actually don't really like this fucking thing. It's annoying. Fuck you. You know what, dude? It'd be sick if I could just have my microphone hanging from the ceiling. I think we might have to do that.